Hi, I'm Taylor Dill, and I'm the PhD student for Battle for the Belt. And we're here with Elizabeth Hawkins. She is one of our agronomic systems specialists. And we wanted to ask you, what are your top 3 tips to get your combine ready for harvest?
Yeah, this is a busy time of year. So my first tip is to get started getting things ready early. Get in that machine, check components. If there's any parts that need to be replaced that are a little worn, go ahead and replace those now so that you're headed out, ready to go at the beginning of harvest season. The second tip is to make sure that you're calibrating so that the data you're collecting, which in a lot of cases has as much value as the grain you're taking off the field, is going to be high quality so you can use it for decision making in the future. When you're calibrating, it's going to take a little extra time, but go ahead and spend that time. Make sure you're capturing good weights so that you have a good calibration curve in your combine and your data is accurate. My third tip is then keep an eye on conditions throughout the season. As moisture changes, as test weight changes, that calibration may get a little off. So occasionally run a load, check that weight against your yield monitor, and make sure that they're in line. And if they're not, spend that time again to recalibrate, because again, that data, once you sell that grain, that data is what's going to help you be more successful in the future. So making sure it's high quality is incredibly important.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. You also run the eFields program. When do we expect 2023 eFields?
The 2023 results are going to be out not too long after those combines run. You can be looking for the report in your local extension offices in the early January. You'll be able to find those at your extension meetings, and the online report will be up right after New Year's. So make sure, hot off the presses, you get that on-farm research information to get some ideas of what you might want to try on your farm. If you're interested in conducting trials with us, those are starting even before harvest. We're pushing right now for folks to go out and check stock nitrate tests to see how your nitrogen management program is measuring up. And if you're interested in cover crops, now's the time to think about any experimentation you may want to do with those. So if you're interested, get in touch with either myself or your local extension educator, and we can talk to you about projects that you might want to do with us.
Awesome. One last question. We have to ask everyone, are you team corn or are you team soybeans?
As a technology person, I'm team 2 planters. And
the anticipation.
It's kind of a cop-out. I also think, too, a lot of it depends on the conditions. We know that soybeans are going to be a little more resilient to those tougher conditions. Mm-hmm. So if it's borderline, I say soybean. And if it's a perfect day, I say corn.
Okay. That's a cop-out.
That is a cop-out. My shirt says team corn.
So. Okay. Gotcha. Well, thank you for your time, Elizabeth.
Thank you, guys.